Thank you very much. This is the first
Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Welcome to Relerec Studio. And I believe that you've enjoyed some of the episodes that we heard at the course of the week. Just as promised, we are back again. Today, we are looking at the collision between Atiku camp and Obi camp. Don't forget, the coalition is still very much on. Atiku is part of it. Obi is part of it. But development is actually showing that all might not be well with the coalition because interests are now beginning to clash. In as much so many observers actually foresaw it, believing that this coalition, the joy of the coalition, might not last long. Because if you look at it, we have so many big wigs in the coalition. The Atiku of this world, Peter Obi, Amechi, Nasir El-Rufai, and all these people really shows the posture of people that really have interest in the presidency. Most especially, we know of three: Peter Obi, Atiku, and Amechi. Yes, those three, we really know about them. Now, let's look at this. Of recent, the leader of the obedient movement, that is Malam Tanko, was in Ilorin, Kwara State, where he stated categorically that they want the ticket of the coalition, the ADC, zoned to the south. They want it zoned to the south. And don't forget that this is the stand of the obedient movement. If you have been following the obedient movement, their argument right from the start of this coalition, they actually want that ticket to be zoned to the south. But let's look at it. The Atiku faction also, they've responded and they are saying that the ticket should be open. They don't want the ticket microzoned down to the south. So what is this saying now? You understand? What are we saying here? If the ticket is microzoned, there is high probability that the obedient will be okay with it. And if it is microzone, there is high probability that the Atiku faction will not be okay. I don't know how they want to manage that. How they want to manage it, I don't know. But let's recall that this was exactly how PDP disintegrate. The disintegration of PDP in 2022, prior 2023 election, this is how it started. Peter Obi, the same Peter Obi, wanted PDP to microzone to Southeast for him to have the ticket of the PDP. Atiku never wanted that. He wanted the ticket to be open. Don't forget there is this agitation of not Buhari has done 8 years, the ticket ought to come to the south. You understand? But you know, because Wike also has his eyes on the presidency at that material time. He was able to support them Atiku for the ticket to be thrown open so that they can go to the primaries. Peter Obi knows so well. Don't forget, Peter Obi he has been a running mate with Atiku in time past. He knows very well that he cannot contest primary election with Atiku. He knows it is impossible to contest primary election with Atiku. Atiku of this world. I won't say more than that. And immediately he actually see the body language of the PDP then. That was how he exited and went to the Labour Party, eventually becoming the flag bearer in Labour Party. In Ghana, over 6 million votes across Nigeria, coming third in that election. Now, let's look at it. The same thing is almost playing out again in this current coalition that we are seeing. This is the same thing that is playing out in this current coalition. Peter Obi is not ready. I'm not seeing Peter Obi as someone who is ready to really face primary election with Atiku and the likes. But them Atiku, being an expert in winning primary election, they know that is the only way they can really have the ticket. But the truth is that if this coalition fails, sincerely, it's as if it's like an automatic ticket for Tinubu, because the same thing that happened in 2023 is going to happen again. The ticket of the vote of Atiku and Peter Obi put together, we know what could have been if it was a single vote for a single party, PDP for example. But because of individual interest, that is what brought PDP to that is what brought the two candidates. They splitted the votes, and that is why they went on with second and third. Again, is about to happen, because I'm having a kind of a feeling that if Atiku did not get the coalition ticket, Atiku will bow out. And I'm also having a feeling that if Peter Obi did not get that coalition ticket, Peter Obi also will bow out. Now, the big question now is that should Atiku have this ticket while Peter Obi run as his vice? Or should Atiku step down and allow Peter Obi to have that coalition ticket? What are your thoughts? Let's know this fact. Atiku will easily get the vote of the northern Nigeria. We cannot take away that fact. The northern Nigeria will still vote along the sentimental line. That one is certain. So, and the vote of obedience alone cannot deliver Peter Obi. These are just facts. This is just the truth, nothing but the truth. So, can we say the end of the coalition has actually come? Do you think this is the end of the coalition? Or there can still be a way that the coalition can still survive? Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Thank you so much for being part of the talk on this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on your notification button on this channel. We promise to come back again.